I'm Angie Fenton for Kentucky Derby, and once again, I'm here with Churchill Downs executive chef Jojo Doyle. Jojo, we're headed toward the conclusion of what's been this rotating menu of food.
Heading toward the conclusion. We're heading down the stretch. I'm breaking out the whip. We're going to the finish line. All right, so I've cracked the whip, and we're crossing that finish line. What are you going to have there? Barbecue shrimp, a little bit of spices and butter. It's going to be some lemons and green onions. Man, that's good. I tell you what, when you cross that finish line, you know you're a winner. So what are we going to have? Peaches and cherries and bourbon and sugar caramelized, poured over some crepes with some honey mascarpone cheese. That is phenomenal. So let's do this. So what you want to do is when you're across that finish line is you need to start with a little bit of butter. And you see that right there? That's exactly what you want. But you want it to jump off. There you go, baby. It's just going to start cooking. You want a little bit of smoke. You want the pan to be hot because you want it to actually jump into that shrimp. And that's what, oh, goodness, you hear that? Got that cooking. Now that's whole butter I like to use on that. It's got a great sweet flavor. We're going to put a little bit of this in it. Ooh, now that is barbecue spice. That's what makes everything so good. I give that a little shake, drop my heat a little bit. Now don't worry, you've crossed the finish line. What's that make you? A winner. Now let's talk for a second about what actually happened on all those turns. You've been here all day. I started serving food at 8 o'clock. You were here. It's all the way to the call to post for Derby. So how exciting is that? I tell you, I'm excited about it. And so I have a tip for you. We have your sugar caramelizing, and you're going to want to be able to stir it. So what you do is you take a nice little fork. Let's get it right in there like that. It's going to be a little firm, and you want to put it right inside the fork. That's how you stir. You're going to stir that sugar just like this. Let those shrimp sizzle. See how the oils from the lemon, just push the lemon down a little bit. It'll start pulling out all the essence of that oil. Now that's classic style right there. See how the sugar's starting to melt? That's what you want it to do. Lay it on its side. That's what you stir with. Don't get nervous. Drop some peaches in there. Let those shrimp cook. Don't get excited about the shrimp. Let them do what they're supposed to do. I like to add a little cherries in here. And I know everybody keeps eyeing that bottle of Woodford. What are you doing with it, Jojo? What are you doing? We're going to put it in there anytime in a second. Got the sugar melting. Got your cherries in there, your peaches. All right, bourbon's coming at you right now. Camera guy, you might want to back up because this might get a little hot. Oh, boom. Now, what you want to do is you want to stir, but don't set your arm on fire. Oh, it's cooking down. Sugar's melting. That is going to be good. Let it cook down. Set your stirrer right on the side. Look, shrimp on this side. It's just like the races. You got to keep it moving. Flip them over. Look at this orange. Ooh. Orange. That's what you want. Orange. That's what you're looking for. That means it's done. Now, I'm here. I'm just waiting for it to work its magic. The one thing that you want to do with food is not get in its way. You want to let it cook down. You want all those flavors to kind of get together. It's not about putting 200 flavors on a plate. What it's about is letting all the flavors become one. So now that we've got this holy matrimony of flavors in here, we're in the winner's circle, we got the finish line cooking, everybody's excited. All I got to do is pour it over the crepes. So now, peaches, cherries, bourbon, sugar on top of the crepes. This is mascarpone cheese with whipped in honey. You just put that right over the top, and I make you say honey at least twice because it's that good. Okay, we started at the Hot Walker. We've had food all day. Now we're in the winner's circle. What do you think of the winner's circle?
I think everybody needs to come out and experience what you have planned for Derby. That was awesome.
Great.
I'm Angie Fenton, and this is another episode of Taste of Derby.